Welcome to Commander Pop Culture, a place to gather magical information with some laughs, might I add. Hello everyone, happy Halloween. Since you guys all voted on zombies for being the spookiest creature, that's what I'm playing today. Got a good hand, 2 lands and a rock. I have access to all my colors. Playing against a Sidisi, a Kamiz Obscura Oculus, that's a new one for me, and Eowyn, the Shield Maiden. Eowyn's about humans, Kamiz is Voltron kind of strategy. It's kind of cool. Oddly enough, Sidisi is another zombie deck. They make plenty of zombies incidentally by milling themselves. They're just trying to find as many instances of mill, not big swaths of it. That way they could put as many zombies into play as possible. If you're going out trick-or-treating or taking kids out, just be safe. Wear some reflective gear, bring a flashlight, make sure they're dressed warm, and
you get home safe now.
I'll be taking my kids out for trick-or-treating. One's just old enough, the other one is just gonna be along for the ride. Every card is $5 or less. I do that so everyone can reasonably afford it. I think in total, in paper, this deck is like $150. On Moto, it's $36. Moto is a godsend. If you love Magic and you just want to play and you have a hectic schedule like mine, like I work weekends, I watch my kids during the week, I don't have as much opportunity as I'd like to play in paper. But I still love Magic, so playing MTGO was pretty awesome for me. And my collection is just as big as it is in paper, and I paid pennies on $1 to build this. Oh, that's pretty scary. 6/6 on turn 1. I'll include the deck list link in the description below, so if you guys want to play an affordable zombie deck, you can. The beauty of like my price cap is a lot of people already have these things in their collection, so you don't actually have to go out and buy a whole lot. My motto with Magic cards also is you should buy them like they're tools. You don't buy it all at once, you buy it in pieces, and eventually your collection gets to be as big as it is. You should not be prioritizing Magic cards over groceries or paying your bills.
Shop S-Mart. You got that?
It's a hobby, and I think spending more than $5 on a single card, it's not a very inclusive to everybody kind of a price tag. I think 5 or less is pretty affordable to pretty much everyone. You were responsible enough to determine how much you want to invest into the game. For me, mine is a little bit higher than the average person, I imagine. I'm a registered nurse. I get paid well to do what I do. Fun story about that, I used to be a medic in the military. Basically, I'm now doing the same work as I was doing then, only I'm getting paid more appropriately for it. I understand what it's like to treat Magic like a hobby, and I definitely was when I was in the military. And in a lot of ways, I still do. I don't buy Magic cards outside of my means. It's just my cap is a little bit bigger than what it used to be. Coming at me with Sarah Ascendant. I'm probably gonna kill this thing because eventually he's gonna cast his commander. Getting pegged for 6 life over and over again does not seem cool. I could rush out the generous gift, but I have a feeling he's gonna share the love a little bit and might go around the table. Since he doesn't have 4 mana, I am willing to take another 6 if he wants to. My commander gains me life. Playing Varina, the Lich Lord. Since it's Halloween and I am playing zombies, I guess I could talk about my favorite zombie movies. Reanimator doesn't really count as a zombie movie, but in the movie he brings back people to life. I'd have to say that's probably my favorite, like, zombie-esque kind of movie.
I had to kill him! He's dead? Not anymore.
It's just campy and fun, and I also like Evil Dead in that series, particularly the 3rd movie of the series. I like that one a lot. It's got a lot of juicy one-liners I'm probably gonna insert into this video.
I'll swallow your soul!
Come get some.
I led with Undead Alchemist because it starts building my board faster. If a zombie I control would deal damage to a player, they mill that many cards. If I hit a creature, I create a black zombie. And the goal of the deck is to go as wide as you can so you can chase the sweet Varina triggers. Whenever you attack with one or more zombies, you draw that many, discard that many, gain that much life. Next turn, I'm definitely going to take away the Sarah Ascendant. Although he can't give the Sarah double strike because it has to be less power. Still going to be tagging him. He's got plenty of life to spare, clearly. And actually, Esper is one of my least played color combinations, which is kind of strange because I think Esper is really cool. It always gets thrown on the back burner, or I get like turned away for some reason. I was actually thinking about doing an Esper marathon so I could expand my horizon and playing these decks. I think I've only played like 1 or 2 in my entire lifetime. What does this do? So red creatures get trample, white creatures get untapped, and everything gets an anthem effect. I get to play my commander and interact with him if he decides to try messing with me. That ain't bad. Kind of want to get rid of, I guess I'll give up Painful Truths, because I'm going to be seeing a bunch of cards, unfortunately. Damn, I didn't hit a single creature. Oh well. Happens. I think on my next turn, I'll attack with these things and then cast from under the floorboards with its madness cost to make a bunch of zombies. Well, that's a bummer. I'm surprised he used his Sultai Charm to kill my undead alchemist. Hit a creature, gets to make a zombie. Guess there could only be one zombie player here. Court of Ardendale's good. So unfortunately I won't be able to defend myself after I take the monarchy. I wish I could get my Archfiend turned on a little bit better. I would have liked to have undead alchemist still in play, and the dream would have been to hit another zombie so then I could play Archfiend and then make everything get -3/-3 till end turn. If I find another land, I can make another zombie, which would be preferable. I want a wide board right before this Archfiend comes down. Maybe I'll draw one with the Varina attack here. I missed out on 3 zombies, but I guess I can make a zombie with my Varina. Could be worse. Man, I wonder what happened. I clicked the madness trigger that I wanted it, and then it just didn't happen. I'll have to review that in the video. Oh well. In paper, but happens in Moto sometimes. Weird stuff. Like, I think I'll put the undead alchemist back on top of my library. Uldrotha's back in here. I can play undead and generous gift his thing over there. I kind of want to attack first so he doesn't have a 3/3 to block with. Dread summons. All right, it's not bad. Get rid of the gate for now, unfortunately. Coastal Piracy is also nice. Having a hard time getting my feet off the ground here. Trying to get this wide board developed to make a copy of his Chupacabra. Yeah, alright. Hitting my Undead Alchemist again, playing a Wood Elves for free. Well, at least I'm not the only one having weird issues with Moto today. The player in the far left, his first main phase was skipped, and then the player in the far right, his mana pool got emptied, and he tapped out for nothing. I think he was intending on casting his commander. So we're all suffering tempo issues right now. Maybe not the middle players, nothing's really happened to him yet, but it's a little annoying. Maybe there's something going on. What does this do? Can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal damage to player, venture into a dungeon. That's really good. Dang. I didn't know this was a card. If you hit all 3 opponents, you venture 3 times. Whatever it is I draw, it would have to be better than Ifnir, Dread Summons, and Coastal Piracy for me to give it up, because the Varina trigger is not a May trigger. Court of Ambition. Alright, this guy likes the Monarchy. Well, that time he got his commander down. It was a strange sequence. He must have just drew the Soul Ring. I feel like he would have played any of those things last turn. Reconnaissance Mission. It's another Coastal Piracy. Alright, let's dump everything down. X equals 5. Got 6 zombies. Perfect. I guess I don't need to attack anybody. There's no real reason to. I feel like this guy's gonna do the bidding and go over here. I don't want to be attacked for free just so I can pass the token around. Let him do the attacking and get the monarchy back. At least with my Varina up, I could block his anything he sends my way. Oh, this is a rogue deck? The heck? Why is this in here? Yeah, it has to be a rogue for you to swap places and do the ninjutsu thing. It's not called ninjutsu on this card, but it acts just like it. It's gonna suck as I have to discard one of these cards, Reconnaissance Mission or Coastal Piracy, to the court over here. He does have a Dathi Voidwalker now, so that kind of sucks. That mess up my future turns, because I'd never get access to those cards. Because I like exiling things from my graveyard with Varina to make more tokens. Ventures into a dungeon twice, and gets the Connive, so he could actually hit 2 separate occasions. He'll get 3 venture triggers. That's pretty sick. I'm wondering who I should hit, really. Maybe the middle player. Far left player is also pretty darn annoying. He's been interacting with me with every single one of his spells. He hit me with the Chupacabra twice. He destroyed my Phyrexian Reclamation. He also Soultide charmed my blue creature twice. I guess in pure cards, the middle player's seen the most. The player on the far left has just milled a bunch, but I imagine they utilize their graveyard a lot. Lots and lots of triggers. The Midnight Clock will trigger here soon too. One more revolution of the table. He wants to play a human main phase 1, so he gets the combat trigger from his commander. Let's see if he's got one. He could sack this to draw 2 cards if he's desperate and looking for something. I love Roadside Reliquary. If you find yourself playing an even split of artifacts and enchantments, it's like a no-brainer kind of a card. There's this human. Wow. Makes someone the monarch, does damage to that player equal to his power. That's fun. It's particularly brutal because you could probably take it back with the combat. So it's almost like it doesn't even matter that you're giving someone else a monarchy. I like this card. Wonder who he shoots. It's either the middle or far left guy. The middle player can only block with 2 things. So do the tokens come in attacking? Yeah, they have haste. So he could get in and steal the monarchy back. There's been a surprising amount of monarch cards played this game. So far 3. This guy player is handless now. No combat. All right. That was weird. Let's see if the dream can happen. He's tap for everything, so... come on, let it resolve. I want it to happen.
Oh, for the love of God, I've been patient. Please don't stop.
Yeah, all right. Excellent. I'll dedicate one thing over here and the rest over here. The guy in the middle has just seen more cards than me. Everything on their boards get -7, -7.
Thank you.
I want a land to play this turn. I guess I give up these things. Because card advantage is king. They'll still die. There's more triggers on the stack. He gave everything persist. When it dies, it comes back with a -1/-1 counter. So it actually is even worse because they won't even come back. It's only if they don't have a counter already on them. Since Ifnir's putting -1 counters on their stuff, they don't have persist. Or at least the persist trigger doesn't matter.
Did you know that? I don't think you knew that.
Next turn I get to play a reconnaissance mission. Really draw cards. Ooh, offer you can't refuse. Now I could, if people want to try and board wipe me, they'll need 2 pieces to do it. That feels good. Museum of Secrets. Okay, does it get cast automatically? I'll let him tutor it up. He's definitely getting a board wipe. There's no way he's not. Now it'll be left to the middle player to find one. They got a full grip of cards, so that's pretty likely. And then it's gonna reset with the Midnight Clock. He'll definitely have a chance. What'd he get? I wanna see what he revealed. Massacre Girl, trying to get his creature count to, he needed a 1/1 in play so he could do this. Damn, I was not expecting that. Now I regret not countering the Mausoleum of Secrets. I thought he was gonna get a non-creature spell to board wipe us, but he chose wisely. I gotta rebuild again.
Shit. Talk about your all-time backfires.
I was feeling good. No, I don't anymore again. That took me so much effort and time. My reconnaissance mission looks a lot worse. Maybe I'll cycle it. No, I don't have enough mana to play my commander and the boots at the same time. No, the guy... the guy who just board wiped is leaving. Dang. Oh, darn. Got movie tickets, I understand. As a fellow lover of movies, can't be helped. I guess he did the other 2 players a favor by knocking my stuff out of the park. I guess my focus turns back to just one person. I imagine it'll just be me and the other Esper player exchanging blows from here on out. He's a little bit better suited because he's got more cards in hand than I do and more things in play and engines of getting stuff back into his hand. Just a better board in general. The 12 life seems a little distant for me chunking through at this point. He's in danger of dying to impact tremors. He's only at 11. Could be less if he plays another human here. Damn. It is. Yeah, he makes 2 humans here. I wonder if he attacks me because I'm more open than the far left player. Gets to keep the tokens around, make his board a little bit bigger. Oh god. This triggers on every human? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, he could put the far left player in a tight spot because it forces him to block and he doesn't want to give up any of his stuff. And he attacks quite profitably to the left. Or he can reduce my life total. It's 8 damage. If he attacks far left, he has to block. But I imagine he wants the Monarch token. So maybe he hits me with 1 and hits the other one for 1. Man, I wasn't worried about the human player, but all of a sudden, now I am. Zombie Apocalypse would be good here because these are all humans. That'd be like the dream draw. This game's coming down to the wire. Give stuff menace with his stuff over there. Not Zombie Apocalypse. I don't know a whole lot of zombie movies where the humans live. There'd be something inherently wrong this Halloween if that would happen. Putting on the Vigilance creature so he could untap one of his other things here. If he does trade with Loyal Warhound, he could just get it back with his court. Most of the things here you get back with his court. I would have given all of his stuff Menace. Would have went to level 2 with this. Made it a little harder for him to block, because now he could trade efficiently versus if he did this, the Rogues class, it would have been a lot harder for him. I'd probably kill the Theoden. That's giving the double strike. That's pretty ridiculous. At least he's taxed out. Like, I don't think he could play human and his commander. It'd be a little bit of a photo finish. The other Esper player is in quite a good position. They got the most permanents in play. They're seeing the most cards. Land's not that great. So let's silent clearing, see what happens. More mana, not what we're looking for really. Guess I have more fodder for Varina. Can make 2 more zombies. I could actually make 4 if I don't play Headless Hunter. Since I only have 1 non-creature zombie in play, I guess I won't. Might be able to go wide enough to finish the far left player off if he leaves me alone. Oh my god, I have to discard 2. Because he's the Monarch. That 1 card must be important. I would have probably given it up. It was not very beneficial of him to lose that life.
Big mistake.
Because he's not going to see that the next turn anyways with that card. Oh, okay. I'll get to see a turn. And unfortunately, I have to block this thing because it has double strike and menace. I can't block the 4/4. Go to 2 life. I have to do this beforehand because my commander's definitely going to die here. Well, at least I didn't die to the humans player because that would have been insulting as a zombie deck. See how I draw it up. Fairy's Protection. All right. Why not? Night's Whisper. Well, at least I'll have fodder for discarding, I guess. Yeah. More mana. Excellent. They got it. So that was the game. I had a blast. That madness spell, I'm not sure what happened. That opportunity was wasted. I would have really loved to made a bunch of tokens that got that ball rolling a little bit earlier. The guy in the far left tutored for Massacre Girl, and I couldn't counter it with my offer that you can't refuse. That was something I did not foresee him getting. I was expecting like an instant or sorcery, and it was a creature. That was a pretty smart play if he did that on purpose. That's all I gotta share. I hope y'all enjoyed the game. You like the deck. Like I said before, it's affordable, and I'll include the link to it below. So everyone have a great time. Happy Halloween. Bye.